the Real Estate Training Podcast with Kiki Salcido, turning decades into days.
Hello and welcome back to the Real Estate Training Podcast. I'm your host, Kiki Salcido, and in this podcast, we are turning decades into days. So today's episode, we are going to be talking about goals. Guys, goals are amazing, right? There's this one quote, and I heard it from a show, right? I love this show. Shout out to Suits, Mr. Harvey Specter, idol of mine. But so in this quote, it's I don't have dreams, I have goals. And that's kind of the way that I think about it too, right? Is yes, we have dreams, but let's make those dreams our goals. Because they're not, not everything is so pie-eyed in the sky. I don't know if that's the right expression. But you guys will be so surprised. Like as you start to do this and you start to kill it, you're going to be like, holy shit, I can accomplish anything. If I set my mind to it, I can do it, right? And our parents used to tell us that, but they didn't break it down, right? Maybe my parents didn't break it down enough because I didn't realize that if I wanted to do something, I could plan how to do it. Okay, let me say that again. If I wanted to do something, I could plan out how to do it. Guys, that sounds so stupid. We get instruction manuals. Me, I get a box from IKEA or something, and I'm trying to put it together. I don't look at the instruction manual. Why? I put it together 3 or 4 times. And then I look at the instruction manual, realize I did, something wrong at the beginning, and that messed up everything from then on out. And I think at that moment, honestly, guys, right? At that moment, it kind of clicked. Like, you have a roadmap to what you want to accomplish. That's the instructions. So why don't we do that for our own life, right? Boom. Goals, right? Let's make some goals, okay? So whenever we're making goals, I said this in a previous episode, but, we want to be very specific on what the goal is. Because if we're just very general, we might miss that goal, right? Or we might not know how to get there, right? We want to be as well defined in that goal as possible. So these very, very smart individuals came up with this acronym to help you guys remember. And they are called SMARTER goals. Now, there used to be SMART goals, but they added on to that, right? So SMART is an acronym, or SMARTER, should I say, is an acronym. So specific is the S, M is measurable, A is attainable, R is relevant, T is timely, E is evaluated, and R is reviewed. So what does that mean, right? We want to be very specific, right? I want to say I want to sell 4 houses this month, right? So I just measured it. I made it relevant, right? Because it's within my career, right? I'm not trying to, build a rocket ship this year, right? So everything I said in that, right? I want to sell 3 houses or 4 houses this month. So that's attainable. It's specific, it's measurable, right? Because it's within that month. It's timely, right? Again, so I set a time limit on it. And then the evaluated, I'm going to share that goal. I'm sharing it with you right now. And then I'm going to review that goal. So as we get closer to the end of the month, I'm going to review it and make sure that I'm on track. Again, that's the tracking and the tracking of your business. Guys, that is so important. I was at a angel investing, networking event, and we were talking about businesses, and a lot of some of these businesses, they basically are trying to get started up so that another business will buy them out. And what's important about knowing that is their tracking needs to be on point, because if they want somebody to buy them for the highest value, they need to have, very, very, specific data that goes along, from the very start. So you guys are starting out, so start tracking everything you're doing. You'll start to see what's working and what's not working. So again, little changes there. I think tracking is just so important. Let me share a little statistic with you with goals. All right. So a Harvard business study revealed really some amazing statistics relating to goal setting and success. So the study went to find that 14% of people who have goals are 10 times more likely to succeed than people without goals. So 10 times more likely, okay? 3% with written goals are 3 times more likely to be more successful than the 14% with unwritten goals. So not only should you set a goal, but you should write that goal down. I don't know, has anybody ever looked at something, the book, sharing another book, The Secret. The Secret, really a cool book, guys. It's an interesting concept in general, but it does kind of go in line with the affirmations and the creating your reality. And but this goes right along with that, guys. It is very important for you to write down your goal. And so if you, I think The Secret even has a movie. So if you watch it, listen to it, read it, do something with it, consume that knowledge in some way. That's the cool part about, nowadays is you can listen to books, you can watch books, right? They get YouTube for books now, I think. They're making books into movies all the time. And we can read books, right? We've always been able to do that. But anyways, you got to set strong goals, write those down, share it with somebody, right? Post it on your Facebook, post it on your social media. Hey guys, I'm going to sell 4 houses this month. Put it out there, review it, right? That's doing the smarter goals. That is so important to do. So right now, I want you to stop. This is the end of the podcast. So at the end of this podcast, I want you to take a moment before you do anything else and just write down your goals. SMART goals: specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, timely, evaluated, and reviewed goals that matter to you, right? That are in line with your why, right? We talk about your why. You want it to be in line with that. So thank you so much for tuning in to the Real Estate Training Podcast. Again, guys, I'm your host, Kiki. Look forward to seeing you guys on the next one. Hopefully you got some nuggets out of today. If not, definitely check out that book. That book's awesome, guys. The Secret. I don't remember the author. So shout out to the author of The Secret, whoever that may be. Check us out online, k2simply.com. Social media, K2 Realty Team, or K2 Simply Real Estate. It's going to be under one of those. Look forward to seeing you guys next time. Go crush it.
The Real Estate Training Podcast with Kiki Salcido, turning decades into days.